Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to show you how I studied for my master's, what website I access, and so basically where do I take my classes for my master's program. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So I'm going to share my screen with you here. So this is dashboard. Basically, this is my university's uh, Canvas program. So basically, I access everything here. If you see, that's my profile. That's the dashboard. That means which classes I'm taking. This was my last semester for summer 2021. So I took two classes. One of them is in emotional intelligence for project managers, and the second one was agile lean transformational leaders. So let's look into it. So if you see this, when I click on this class, I have multiple tabs here, and this kind of gives you a course overview. That is my professor. He's a pretty cool guy, one of the best peoples I've taken classes from. All right, so let's look at announcement. So whenever professor has any announcement for the class, like for example, let's look at one of these here. So I'm not able to click on that for some reason. All right, so look at that. So if he says there's no class tomorrow and we have an executive class on Saturday, that's how they will kind of send you an announcement. You also get that in your email, so that should be fine even if you miss that. This is where your syllabus is. It kind of gives you an idea of what's going to happen in the semester. So look at that. My classes started on May 8th and they ended on August 13th. So that's how it kind of gives you an idea. On the right here you have like your syllabus, how much every course is valued. So basically assignments are valued at 35%, so that is a big chunk, so make sure you don't miss that. Discussions are 15%, a little bit less grade. My midterm and final exams are 30%. Executive class, this is basically an on every once a month, every Saturday we have class 4 hours. This usually used to happen on campus, but because of COVID we are doing it at home. And this is my weekly attendance, which is 5% of my grade. So, all right, let's look into it. Modules is basically for every week what you need to study. For example, if you look at module one, is overview of what is emotional intelligence. So this is what we need to read. This is the discussion board. What I'm going to write and stuff like that. So imagine this. This is a question of like, hey, project managers are faced with increasing complex environments, and they'll ask you a question basically. Given the diverse challenges faced by the project manager, is emotional intelligence nice to have, or is it a necessity? Why or why not? So you basically answer the question according to what the professor has asked you, and you also reply to one more person's comments. So, and depending upon how you do, you get your grades. So let's look at my work. Where did I submit? I hope I submitted this, because it would be a problem otherwise. All right, let's look at that. Okay, so that is my post here. You can see I've written three comments, whatever it is, and also made sure where I got my answers from, so kind of a reference. So, yep, that's how it looks. All right, so let's go back and look at our. So, this is Adobe Connect. This is where actually I attend my online classes. So, because my program is more online and in class, so we also have our classes recorded here. So this is the end of the semester. So I have 14 classes, 14 weeks of classes, so we have one class a week. So these are the classes which are saved here. I can go to any one of them and start watching. If I didn't understand the concept, I can just go back and look at it again. Okay, let's look at my grades. I hopefully have good grades here. Okay, so well, I'm doing well. That's out of 100%. So let's look at this. So this is where you kind of have grades. um, so if you see, most of my work is submitted late here, except these. So anytime you submit your work late, you get this remark. It doesn't really matter much, to be honest, at least with my professor. The reason is because he was pretty cool, and like every time he understands that people are working full time and doing their masters, so they're pretty chill with it. And also every time if I knew I was going to be late, I would email him and I would ask him that, hey, can you give me an extension for 2 days and I'll submit it. So let's look at some of the grades I've gotten here and the comments. So over here you can see the average for the class is 96.7. So most people got really good grades on this assignment, and the highest was 100, the lowest is 0, so someone did not submit it. So this is kind of like this thing. And then let's look at one of the tougher assignments where I got less grades. I mostly have perfect scores here. I think I submitted this really late, that's why it gave me less points. Let's look at this one. So you can see the average is 95.73. I mean, this was an easy class, to be honest. Okay, for example, let's look at this one. So the mean here is 87. Most people got 87.67 in that range. So that's kind of how the class average works. So, all right. So my midterm, I got 100%. Final, I don't think he has scored yet. He'll score that when he gets a chance. My assignment, I did well. Discussions did well. So basically, anytime you have a grade above 98, so above 90, you get an A grade. Above 80, between 80 to 90 is a B grade. Between 70 to 80 is a C grade, and anything below 70 is fail. That's how my school works. Every school has different way they work out. Okay, this is where my assignment tab is. This is where I do my assignments. So for example, my professor told me like, okay, complete this assignment. So basically, I'll go here, read what I need to do. They also have given you criteria how you need to develop your assignment, and that's how you will be graded. So both sections of the template are complete. So if you have completed that, you get 25. If it's excellent work, you get 25 points. If it's okay, so your points start decreasing as you do like a not good job. Also, my professor like gives me comments here. If you look, okay, so he's saying, well done on this assignment. Your actions were clear and well designed for both self-motivation and team motivation and should lead a positive result. Your means of assessing was detailed and should help you to know if you are indeed making progress. So that's pretty much it, and that's how you do your assignment. And then this is where the discussions, you can find the discussions and your quizzes. I didn't have much quizzes this time, so pretty well. You can find your chat is basically you can chat with people in the class or professor depending upon that. And this is, you can find people in your class here as well. Who else is taking class? No, so yeah, that's how it works. Let's look at my other course. So this is Agile Lean. So it's pretty much same format, guys. Exactly same like grades. It's exactly the same, to be honest. If you want to see my grade, I'll show it to you guys. I'm going to show off here a little bit. I think I got really good grades here. Oh, I'm not doing as better in this class compared to the last one, so haha. All right, so let's look at what happened here. I guess this was a tough assignment, but this was not bad. I did good. I really like this class. Also, it was fun. The professor was really good, to be honest. That's why I did really well in this. It's not, I wouldn't say it's because of me, but it's because of the professor. I did good. But I think that's pretty much it, guys. That's how it works. There are other websites where you can see like your university uh, GPA grades and stuff like that. So basically, your university has different websites where you can log in and see all these things. So I think that's pretty much what I had. If you have any questions or if this video helps to you, do let me know in the comment section. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.